The story in Will You Remember Me is basically the story of Poppy Cricket, who's married to Martin, and they're a military family. Martin's a soldier. Poppy has suffered a rather dysfunctional, poverty-stricken childhood, and so it's lovely to see her in Will You Remember Me, where she's arrived at this amazing place, living in the countryside with two gorgeous kids, happily married. A very small life in some ways, a very ordinary life. Her days are concerned with what she's going to cook for tea, and are her cushions plumped, and is the house clean. And Martin comes back from tour after a time away, and they're just very happy to be in each other's company. And you just get the feeling it's going to be a really great year for them. The book starts on New Year's Eve, and you just get the sense of excitement and hope of what the year will bring. And then, of course, Poppy discovers a lump, which turns out to be cancer. And I think, to coin one of her phrases, she says, "It was a lump the size of a baked bean that cast a shadow the size of a boulder over my entire family." I think that's kind of really sums it up. But it's not a book that's sad or misery-strewn or gory. It's actually very uplifting and very positive. It's a look at what happens when cancer comes and knocks on the door of an ordinary family, of an ordinary woman, which is exactly what it does to 1 in 3 of us in our lifetimes. And I think the great message of the book is that not only does life go on, but the people you love never really leave you. I think about my own experience of being diagnosed, and I think I'd certainly blotted a lot of the detail out, because when you're better, or getting better and feeling better, it's like anything. If you have a bad flu bug, within 2 weeks when you're back at work and feeling perky, you don't remember what it's like to wake up under that duvet, wishing that you didn't have to get up to the alarm and face another day. You kind of put it out of your mind. And being diagnosed with cancer was very similar. For me, writing the scene where she has to tell her daughter that she has cancer was one of the hardest. I was 32 when I got diagnosed, and my little boy, was a toddler. I was a single mum at the time, and my main worry was, does he have enough of a safety net? What will happen to him? And obviously the biggest question, which is how we got the title of the book, Will You Remember Me? I think the one thing I'd like readers to take away from Will You Remember Me is the idea that life does turn on the flip of a coin. That nothing we have is permanent, nothing we have is guaranteed. To live every day like it might be your last, to tell the people around you that you love them, and really appreciate what you've got. But also, if the worst thing does happen, you kind of always find a way to muddle through. Nothing's as bad as you ever think it's going to be. Nothing's as bad. And also, when the worst thing has happened, the rest of life can feel like a bit of a breeze, because you've had to face things, you've had to really know yourself and test yourself in ways that you never really thought you would. And you discover inner strength, you discover things about yourself that certainly make you a better person.